a place far away from our homeland, we see some of our kababayans choosing to forget the hardship and poverty in the Philippines, and sadly, even its beauty and charm. But on the other hand, the desire to be in touch with the Philippine culture among young Filipino Americans has become more obvious as organizations like the National Filipino American Youth Association, Teatro ng Tanan, the Filipino Youth Coalition, and many others have taken steps to revive this consciousness in our people. And now a revolutionary new group called Island Savages has taken this vision further and has made it apparent in their music called Tribal Hip Hop.
Bakit naman kayo nagitla nung sinabi ko that I know how to speak my native dialect? Ito na yun siya.
Consider it a movement, you know, because our concept is to educate the Filipino people about the Filipino culture. Okay, being half of us growing up half our lives in the Philippines, me personally, and like half of the groups, you know, we all grew up in the Philippines. We notice a lot of problems that are here, like the loss of respect for elders and just the loss of identity.
Island Savages, a group of Filipinos based in the East Bay, got together to bring to attention an often neglected aspect of Philippine history.
The movement is more of an older type of culture, Philippine culture, rather than the present time or past Muslim. They were explaining to me the older type of island, before the Spaniards came, before that time. That interests me because I'm into that older historic type of ancient type of thing, and that's what these guys are going for.
Taking our culture and singing it, basically.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Straight from the islands of the Philippines. See, I'm half a Philippine, man, I'm half American. Ako ay Filipino,
Our main
lumaki sa
goal is just to educate our people. You know what I mean? And I think through music being the universal language, and a lot of kids and a lot of people listen to music. I feel that that's the only way you could get in touch with our people. And I just want them to be educated by it, you know? I mean, we just want them to know their past so that way they can look to their future. I mean, once you know yourself, you're really in yourself, where you come from, I feel that you'll have a direction of where to go.
Music that Island Savage is doing involves now, which is the hip hop. What we're doing is we're taking the very best of our indigenous culture and indigenous music before the Muslim era, before the colonial era and post-colonial era, taking all that and throwing it out and just using the indigenous portion and contemporary subcultural portion, which is now just hip hop movement. Taking hip hop and the indigenous portion, putting it all together, making what we call indigenous hip hop.
Bye, 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 bye. Oh, yes, the nature of one of Island Savages. Taking you one step forward for the legal. Sige na ito na salita ng dialeko from the Island Republic of the Philippines sa Batangas, Balagbag, Galitagtag. Sige! Bakit naman kayo nagitla nung sinabi ko that I know how to speak my native dialect? Ito na yon siya, para naman kayo hindi nakakita ng white boy.
We talk about music-wise, I think there's like 5 people that are involved with the music itself. But when you want to talk about performance-wise, we got up to 15, 15 people performing-wise, And our show is not song and dance, Our show is straight up tribal with artists, It's straight original, we're bringing back stick fighting and the Filipino Martial Arts.
Basically, like any other groups, we get together in advance and we try to choreograph a certain act depending on what the guys want and what kind of material Rich is rapping to. So it depends.
To get inside Rich's head, trying to figure out what he wants, because that's his thing, and I want to make sure what he wants is what we get, So you gotta try to figure him out. You don't want to pressure him out either. He's the head figure. He's got a lot on his head already.
Follow me now. Let me take you exact level I'm on.
According to the group's manager, Francisco, the concept is best described as indigenous culture mixed with contemporary subculture, an idea that is powerful but has yet proven its place in the market.
Well, I think right now the music industry is going through a lot of changes, and with the advent of a lot of like Afrocentric type music, I think, and music that's catering more to specific like group of people. I think there's about time we as Filipinos have our own niche in the market.
After a year of so-called hibernation, the Island Savages are back in circulation with a lot more passion, a lot more commitment, and of course, additional Savage members.
It's about time a Filipino grabs a mic and flow. Simply because I hear of different races getting up there. Well, I want a piece of the action. A Filipino, a new face in the business, making noise so that I could be heard by society. So accept me for what I am. You Filipino? Yeah, that's correct, man. Yeah, I'm a native. Thinking it's about that time to stop sitting around and getting something done. See, I don't like being marked as a silent minority, and that's why I'm coming up straight from the under. A Filipino on a mic and making music, and a statement that we too can do this. So open the doors to the industry. We coming in.
Hopefully I get our message across to people, to the audience. That's the most important thing. And just, I just want them to accept us, the group, for ourselves, for us being ourselves and being proud of who we are.
Island Savage's concept and style may be the inevitable direction the music industry will take. But for now, the Savages will continue to create music that is relevant to the times.
And we're just gonna put it all together, hopefully come out with an album pretty soon, for the public to hear, get a message across, like Rich said.
The Island